The TETFund Center of Excellence for Applying Indigenous Languages in Pedagogy at Adeyemi Federal University of Education Ondo recently held its maiden graduation ceremony for the first set of students who completed the short course on applying Indigenous language in pedagogy. The ceremony took place at the university's Center for Education and Training, CET, and was presided over by the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Samuel Akintunde, assisted by the Center Director, Dr. Samuel Olagunjus. The ceremony was attended by the principal officers of the university, who witnessed the presentation of certificates to 53 students who graduated from 4 different programs. 1. Certificate in Indigenous Language Teaching and Curriculum Development. 2. Certificate in Applied Linguistics for Indigenous Languages. 3. Certificate in Indigenous Language in Media and Digital Content Creation. 4. Certificate in Indigenous Language-Based Skills and Entrepreneurship Development. One of the highlights of the ceremony was the recognition of the best overall student, Professor Martina Onuebu, who graduated from the Certificate in Indigenous Language in Media and Digital Content Creation program. Professor Onuebu, who is from the Igbo-speaking region, impressed the facilitators with her outstanding work in creating contents in cultural dressings and teaching learning contents using the Igbo language. 2. Certificate in Applied Linguistics for Indigenous Languages. 3. Certificate in Indigenous Language in Media and Digital Content Creation. 4. Certificate in Indigenous Language-Based Skills and Entrepreneurship Development. One of the highlights of the ceremony was the recognition of the best overall student, Professor Martina Onuebu, who graduated from the Certificate in Indigenous Language in Media and Digital Content Creation program. Professor Onuebu, who is from the Igbo-speaking region, impressed the facilitators with her outstanding work in creating contents in cultural dressings and teaching learning contents using the Igbo language. Dr. Kehinde Adeyemi, the facilitator of the Certificate in Indigenous Language in Media and Digital Content Creation program, was beaming with pride as she showcased Professor Onuebu's work. "We are thrilled to see our students excel in applying Indigenous languages in pedagogy," Dr. Adeyemi said. Professor Onuebu's work is a testament to the importance of preserving and promoting our Indigenous languages. The graduation ceremony marked a significant milestone for the TETFund Center of Excellence, which aims to promote the use of Indigenous languages in pedagogy and support the development of Indigenous language-based skills and entrepreneurship. The center's director, Dr. Samuel Olagunjus, expressed his gratitude to the university management and the TETFund for their support in establishing the center. As the graduates celebrated their achievement, they were reminded of the importance of applying Indigenous languages in pedagogy and the role they can play in promoting cultural preservation and economic development. The ceremony ended with a sense of pride and accomplishment, as the graduates looked forward to applying their newfound skills and knowledge in their respective fields.
We are supposed to be ending the first phase now, but we are just starting up. And the reason is just because we do not have total power over the release of funds for the exercise. We started in 2021, like the director said, and we have been on it for quite a long time now. We have that long delay in the release of funds, because the first thing is that we have to make our center office ready. And for a long time, funds were not released in good time for that to be done. And then also we have a lot of delay from the contractor. And without finishing the office, we cannot move to this stage that we are into. So you can see how human delays can actually put some things in jeopardy. So you see that by now we should be talking about the next phase of even the third set of this exercise. But we thank God that we are starting off, and we believe that because we believe strongly in this center of excellence and what it's going to do. Particularly, if you look at the approved activity for this center of excellence, and that is the usage of pedagogy, indigenous language in pedagogy. So many great scholars have done a lot of research in this aspect. Yes, we have some feelings that teaching with indigenous language can improve learning better than borrowed languages, like the European languages, English or French. But for a long time now, even with the research, nothing much has been done to further prove that what research are done, the outcome of research, saying that teaching in indigenous language or in the indigenous languages could facilitate learning better than borrowed language. And the reason why we have this center is because TETFund believe that with a center in Adeyemi Federal University of Education, we will work more on proving that teaching with indigenous languages can better facilitate learning. And we have started that. And I believe that every one of us participating now will in one way or the other benefit from this exercise and will be able to do so many things further than this. Because apart from all this that we are going through, the center is also to engage in research work to prove truly that indigenous languages can facilitate learning better. So I believe that as they go on with these trainings, they will take the aspect of research along with it, because at the end of the day, there must be something to show that truly the Center of Excellence here dealing with indigenous languages have been up and doing. And I'm also aware that even beyond TETFund, some funds have been released now for research on indigenous languages.
In quest for knowledge will be abundant, education for service. Adeyemi Federal University, all here, and greater for the right attention. Center of learning by excellence, competence and skill and goal, to build and groom the leaders of tomorrow. Education.